A live look at Piscataway, New Jersey in Shai Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Indiana Hoosiers and the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, Coach Signetti told me right before the game, he is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in, and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Scarlet Knights ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Indiana's offense will go on the attack first. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. Big day in his last game, over 150 yards on the ground and a score.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Got his man. Slips a tackle.
Bro, they didn't let me clean him up. Come on.
The 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll bring it out. It's Benjamin. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. So Rutgers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Raymond.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They give it to him again. There's a little room there. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. On the ground, it's Raymond. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Back to pass. Rushes on him. And down he goes.
Bruh, get in your route.
This is a defense that means so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. first one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times.
Mm.
Oh, and the ball's out on the return. Defense swarming on that.
Good job, special teams. Good job, good job, good job.
The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all.
Good shit, 13.
Last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. On the draw, it's Raymond. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his target down the middle. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Quarterback making checks. They'll stick to the ground.
God, you got to get up through there.
And he got enough for the 1st down, but we'll need to check on that injured player.
Wagwan.
That is their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. And the Scarlet Knights have this offense rolling. Got it in the middle. It's Benjamin. There he goes. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Scarlet Knights, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. On the option. And he swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Raymond. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one.
Why you didn't block him?
And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
You know, this happens sometimes in football. You forget which direction you're going, and you got to be reminded. You were going the wrong direction. Come on, man. We got to catch that thing. We got to get north-south and go make a play, get closer to the end zone, not start dancing and going the wrong way.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Fuck.
They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He's knocked down, but one.
When it's off, because your stupid ass ain't get that block. Running back, running back, running back. running back, running back.
Way to come up with the interception.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did? They forced a third down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
Powers through the defender.
And he out. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
He's running free down the middle. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Indiana!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per
Come
game
on,
because
fellas.
They've got a lot of speed, and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Running inside. It's Raymond. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front 7 are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, get there, bro. You got to get out that route.
But last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few first downs.
Duff, why are you in the slot? Oh, guess it's just like that.
Playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Whoa.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Yeah, y'all got to stop the bullshit, man.
Ground game really important.
Quarterback, put the ball out in front the fucking man. Y'all gave up a quick slant to the crib and a 97-yard touchdown run.
Flex that muscle. And the Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him. You
can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. They'll move the wide receiver. Grabbed behind the line. It's Becker. Turning it on. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Bro.
1st and 10.
Y'all are really pissing me out, bro.
The run inside. It's Beebe.
And here's what you know about Indiana football. They're going to be physical. They're going to be so well coached and disciplined, and they're going to run the football. It was the key ingredient to helping Fernando Mendoza win a Heisman, like the ability to RPO off of it. So, Palmer, I don't know who the names are going to be throughout the season, but I know they're going to run.
Makes the grab in their space. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to.
Bruh, how did you let him get in front of you, dog? 2 people. You never got over there. What are you doing? Come on, bro.
Huge pickup all the way down to the 12. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to run, it's Beebe. Makes his man miss. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. He now has 106 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They'll go right back to him. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0.
God
and these
damn, bro.
Eerily quiet in here.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Looking down the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
All right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Now backed up in their own end, it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in, it's Duff. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Raymond. Got a little grass. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Making side adjustments here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Stop the bullshit. He threw it away.
On that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Running inside. It's Beebe. Tough run in this part of the field. He's
God damn.
23. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go.
Snagged it, and there's running room. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
No, we can't scoop and score, though.
They get that turnover.
watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him
Let's
on
go.
the ground and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Snags a quick pass on the left. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Raymond. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Of course.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. That holding call backs them up 10. It's now 1st and 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Trying to set up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play.
And here comes the heat.
Oh my.
They get home and they get him at the 21.
I'm about to break this motherfucking controller.
The Hoosiers take their first time out. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He wants to change this route. Motion from the wide receiver. It is 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Shakes off the defender. Oh, he's got some space.
Get the fuck out of here.
This guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. The give to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. So now it's second and long.
Bro.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the catch. It's Raymond. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And the
catch the ball.
Thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got the tight end. Rutgers takes its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Duff. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Timeout called here by Rutgers, and that's their third. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready? Ready, 5. Ready, 5.
The offense changing the play. Looking downfield on first down. Going over the top. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And he makes
Lord
another
mercy.
momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half.
Come on,
he
bro.
can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Hoosiers will kick it away to crank up the second half.
All them opportunities for points we had in the
And
first
he'll
half.
return it and try to get behind his blockers.
That is insane, fella.
17-yard line on the return. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, catching up with the Scarlet Knights head coach at the half. He said he's been talking to his team about ball security. Too many turnovers in the first half. Starting the second half on offense, he said, if we take care of the ball, we'll be just fine. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Trying to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And you can't start the half any better than that. You talk about going in, making halftime adjustments, talking about what they did. It looks like they knew exactly what they were going to do. Come out, read the pass, break on the football, make the pick, and draw first.
Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position
Bro, this is
to score that touchdown.
crazy,
That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Get out. Come on, gang. Come on, gang.
Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 25.
Y'all done did enough already, bro. Y'all done did enough already.
Looking to throw on first down. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Got room on the return. And with the pick 6. Touchdown.
Bro. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. That is insane.
A live look from Ames, Iowa, Jack Trice Stadium. The opener in conference play for both of these teams. It's the Houston Cougars and the Iowa State Cyclones. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer,
Let's go Iowa State.
Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Well, guys, Coach told me this atmosphere is going to be crucial today. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Cyclones headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Houston's offense will go on the attack first. And now you have a look at Rayshon Sanford II. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run.
Breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Cougars have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, my, circle, circle. Spinderella. Put them in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play. Maybe some room here. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Cougars in the hurry-up.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes.
Makes the catch, and he's free.
Oh, Lord.
Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like, quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly on target, and you can make big plays. That they made that.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
That is a nice job by the defense in a sudden change type situation. The play before, you just gave up a big completion down the field. So you got to try to stop the bleeding right away up front. Your pass rush comes through for you and you create a negative play.
The hand to the running back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just...
A shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
They gotta let me get that.
They'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Good, right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
The Cyclones offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And Jesse, if they have to look to their big tight end in the passing game, that could open the door to some struggles.
I mean, he has to be the go-to because he is their best weapon. This is not a dynamic passing attack with guys on the outside with speed, take the top off the defense, catch posts and goes. A lot of it goes through this tight end. So it's getting to the sticks, working open in zone coverage, being that reliable target for the quarterback. That's going to be important in this one.
No doubt. So that starts with great hands, contested catches, using that big frame to catch those intermediate passes, move the sticks, really be the go-to guy in this offense.
A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Tight end now in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Got some room to run.
We gotta
He's
be able
at
to
the
do
20.
that.
Touchdown, Cougars! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And this is exactly
Maybe because I threw it right before he came out the break. They wouldn't let him.
And then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
He'll bring it out. It's Bailey. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Sends it back in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And they come right back to their trigger man. They believe in him. But last play out was a disaster, right? He throws a pick six. You know, everything looked bad. That was the first possession of the football game. Right back to him, getting the ball in his hands. He makes the completion, and they're going to...
Bro, y'all got to hit that linebacker, bro. God damn.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Might be changing the route. They'll send the back in motion. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Push down for the tackle.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes.
I probably should have left the tight end. Because he ran straight back. Well, he got his ass whooped anyway. Yeah, that's just bad all the way
The formations, it might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And the Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Looking downfield, it's Carney. Pressure coming. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Well, there the free safety shows you his coverage ability in man-to-man. He was locked in with his guy, and he was able to knock that ball away.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Buys a little time. He breaks a tackle. Nice move there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Quarterback will keep it.
Oh, Lord.
Maybe a crease. Inside the 40. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter.
Get your pride out
And
your
after
feelings,
that
bro.
run,
That's all it is. Your pride just hurt.
the quarter coming. The run inside. It's Sanford. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. On the option.
Oh, we got caught up in the wash.
Running through contact. Touchdown Cougars. Great job by the back on the option.
Terrible angle, though. All the way around.
In week 3, they have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Way to make a split-second decision by that quarterback. He sees the defender commit. Boom. Pitch the ball. Not only pitch the ball, on target. So now the running back can catch it. He didn't have to reach behind him. He didn't have to reach in front of him. Caught it. He did the rest. Turned on the Jets. Got to the house.
And he added the extra point.
Corn rotator cup. Damn. Mm-mm-mm. Man, these hoes still in them. Hmm. Oh, damn.
He'll bring it back looking for help. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's not.
Boy, do I got any running backs with some fucking speed. Holy shit. God damn, boy, that 92 don't feel like no. These niggas must got some wheels.
A lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
To the air on second down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Finds a tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Cyclones with the 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Finds his big tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your
You got to put that in
target,
front of him.
and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They just keep firing. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly to the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Cyclones are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Peppers.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Third and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down.
That is ridiculous.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, But I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Trying to keep the drive alive. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And your decision to go for it on fourth down has a lot to do with your kicker. How strong is his leg? Some of these guys nowadays, they can boot the ball 50, 60 yards, no problem. Do I believe in him or do I go for it? And they believed in their offense, they went for it, and they got the first down.
Might be calling a hot route.
Flash. Over. Ready, go.
After the run, now to throw. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Listen, nice completion, short game. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. It'll be third and long. Gets the back moving. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Knocked it right through, showing
Barely.
a big range from 48 yards out.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Houston offense once again. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense has
I was about ready to give up on the play.
Up front, they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Come on, defense. That was about to let them go, though.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Dropping back, it's Carney. He's got his man. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Houston sends the punt team on.
Knew they wouldn't let me call timeout.
Booted into the night sky for the first time. catches it at the 15. Makes a move. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Quarterback making adjustments. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Oh.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. He threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted.
Trying to hit the tight end.
Swing momentum.
Ah.
On the return, but more
We didn't want to do that.
they
That's
got
why
the
that pass
takeaway, and now
was so
they're in business.
fucking ugly.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand.
Damn. He was wide open, bro. I saw you. Damn, I saw you, bro. I saw you, bro. I saw you. God damn it.
Down, right before the half, you want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
He's got the back in the middle. Oh, he spun him again. Touchdown, Cougars. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing
Lord
all
have
the
mercy.
assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He'll start this drive going to the air. Looking deep. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. One more snap coming before halftime. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Second half just
God
about to
damn.
start, and Houston will kick it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Holly, what are you finding out about the latest on this injury?
Iowa State's head coach told me at the half their running back has been terrific, playing well so far in this game, but he is taking a lot of hits. He's had to absorb a lot of contact, running yards after contact, but they're going to keep their eye on him and see if he can power through all the hits, bumps, and bruises he's taken here in the first half. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Fakes the grab. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Cyclones headed quickly to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Complete downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together.
Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Just keep slinging it. Going for it all. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
And, guys, I just don't know what to say about this offense. Like, they take a deep shot. They've tried it short. They've really just struggled to try to find any way to move this football. They've dug themselves a hole, and now they've got to find some answers. Maybe find your guys, your go-to guys. Players, not plays. Maybe that's what they need to get something going right now.
On target. He gets it all the way down inside the 10.
Nah, I wasn't even looking at him. Glad he was doing that. Damn, my bad. I saw you, X. I hit the wrong button again. I saw you, bro.
First goal from the 8.
That is a play the offense absolutely had to have. They're trailing, right? This is a big 3rd down, but what a great job by the QB and his target being on the same page, hooking up for that big-time play. Now they're in the red zone, and all of a sudden they got a chance to score a touchdown here.
Well, why would you take that option?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. He wants it all. Touchdown, Iowa State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
And he tacks on the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They come out for the first time in this 2nd half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Working that left side now.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time.
Finding some room. The huge play gets them into scoring territory, and that marker on the field almost certainly is going to put them even closer. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Carney. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team.
Bro, are you hurt or something, nigga? What the fuck?
Stop him at the 21. Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. Trailing now by 17, David.
Oh,
this is an
tired.
opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. He might want another play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Cyclones peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. To the air on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
That's a terrible throw, quarterback. Terrible throw. Good concentration, running back. Oh, the tight end actually ended up. Oh.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and home?
There he goes. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He caught it. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal.
They pick up the 1st down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this 1st down.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
Oh, line, you got to get a fucking push.
On 1st down, they'll try it again from the 2. Trying to pound their way in. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been...
Touchdown, Cyclones!
About to say.
Take it in for 6 more points. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to get back in this ballgame.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
I'm about to go to growing room.
Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Defense playing a bail technique. Under fire. Complete to the right. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have it.
It's a seam wide open. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Houston going up tempo. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? To the air. It's Carney. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance. You know,
reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge game.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half. This is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. But that's a great start to this second half.
Quarterback may change this route. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Another interception, his 3rd of the night. Just a small return, but a big play as they...
I didn't see him.
At the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a crease. It's Sanford. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Houston will be forced to punt. He ought to get a little help on this one with that strong wind at his back. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. mistake sending the offense back out. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Caught by Williams on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
He put that one in harm's way, and it's swatted down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Great place to start for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Running inside. It's Sanford. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
This offense is in no hurry, right? Control the clock is priority number 1. I'm going to run the football. I got the lead. I already got great field position, but I'm not interested in scoring right away. I got to make sure I watch that play clock tick down, maximize those seconds, and keep being physical with the run game.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. On the draw, it's Sanford. Could be an alley. Touchdown, Houston! And the pummeling has started. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position.
You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But
Oh, whoa. God damn. It was good. Oh, my Lord. Oh, boy. This been a rough 2 seasons with Rutgers and Iowa State, boy. God damn. I had to go back to the revamped pass, but I'm about to relocate my PlayStation. Too late about the clock in.